Hello, everybody. Guess what I'm here for? Hot sauce, which I can't find. What did I do with my hot sauce? I moved it. I moved it myself. Look at this. Let's see if I rip my headphones off. No. Anyway, I am Frost here for Frost Written. We're going to work on some more lore for Legend Seeker, and I'm currently messing around with the map, as you can see, because I'm playing around with these little dwarven areas in here. I'm trying to come up with some names for these little fortresses that are out here. And I have to say that I'm having fun with it. But I'm also working on the legendary noble character right now. So there. All right. We'll put this one here. And we'll put... do I want to put the name below it? Below it? Yeah, we'll put the name below. We'll go over here. Because this one is the Thunder Axe one. And I'm calling him Dune right now because I'm using that word, but I'm going to be changing that to something else because it doesn't quite sound the way I want it. It sounds like dun dun dun. And so for the moment, I'm going to remove the Dune from them. And I'm just going to name these two things because they are literally the largest border forts out here in Caldmont that are run by the Thunderax clan and the Arthek clan. And there we go. Food talk. We'll talk about all the food. So, real quick question for everybody: lamb, beef, or chicken heroes? Which is your favorite? I know some of them are lamb and beef together. Some of them are just lamb. Some are just beef. But usually they don't mix a chicken, as far as I know. Chicken is usually separate. What are your thoughts? Thoughts? Tell me your thoughts. Yeah, it's a very nice little bike path. Well, the dwarves go eat, 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 and ride their bikes up there. And I'll eventually be taking this little fortress out of here. It was just my symbology to have something up there. Maybe lamb. The show zombies love hot sauce because it was the only major thing they could taste. What? zombie. Never saw it. I heard about it. I think it was, there was a girl who ate people's brains to figure something out or something like that. It's the dragon noodle soup. By the way, if you guys didn't see the message earlier, we are also live over on the Legend Seeker channel. So if you could pop into the link that Chrysanth provided while you're listening to me wherever you're at, and just throw that one on another tab in the background. You can mute me, whatever. We're just trying to get a little bit more watch time over there as we soft launch into that. That would be great. All right, so I'm playing around with these. Like I said, my brain is all over the place when I'm writing. I don't confine myself to one thought pattern, I guess, or avenue. And so when I get these ideas in my head, I'll suddenly spring myself into like a completely different idea because of it. And I've got to name this one over here. I'll think about that one. Anyway, all right. So the lexicon is going to be over here in their main cities. So the lexicon is over here because they have all their fresh water and their salt water. They got their ports and everything, but they have their major capital on this massive area here. It takes up this whole island and it actually spreads around. And that is where the lexicon is. And there you go. She gave you the link. And that is where this person, this character that I'm working on, is from. She works in the lexicon. And that is basically the temple to law. It is where all laws from every civilization, the gods, even secret things that people believe the keepers may have authored or left behind, anything that revolves around any kind of a law or rules or anything that's archaic or modern about laws or treaties on laws and things is kept there. It's all about law. It's devoted to Xander. And this person works there. Now, I have to go into my other document here because I wrote up another character that factors. I really wish they would stop arguing about that stupid duck up there. The cats are just. I want to go take the duck away from them, but then they'd be arguing with each other about why they don't have their duck anymore. They have a big stuffed duck that squeaks, and they all want it. I'm gonna have to go up there and stop them, I think. We'll see. We'll see in a second here if they quit it. Oh, I know what I could do. Ha ha ha! I got them some new food dishes up there. And I have them hooked up to the wireless network and all that stuff, and I can dispense food. Now, I don't know if this is going to make it better or not. Dispensing food, maybe it will calm them, maybe? Even though they ate not too long ago. There it is. All right, what's it telling me here? Yep, that's the feeder. Device is offline. Great. Well, you know what that probably means? They probably knocked the cord out. Well, I can't do that because my cats are terrors some days, and today is one of those days. Anyway, I was going to bribe them with food, but now I'm not going to. Now they get nothing. Decaf food. No. All right, where was I going here? I think I have to go near the end of this part of the document because I think this is where I was writing up this guy. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I've got to find this guy's name. There is his name. All right, we're gonna write her stuff up a little bit. They seem to have calmed down though. I guess when I take my little break in a little while, I'll go up and see if they indeed did unplug it, because I might have to go find my cable or stuff that I have. I don't remember where I put it. I thought it was right down here. It's a tube. It's like an air tube for an aquarium, a big air tube. It's got a cut down the center, but it's scented with lemon and some other things that they just absolutely hate. And I wrapped their power cables I don't want them to mess with. And I'm going to guess that they immediately went up there and messed with it because I didn't put the cable on there. Yay. Oh, let's see here. Oh, I suppose I should put this guy's name in there. Put his name in there. see. Oh, I already used the word forbidden. Can't do that twice. Catnip or silver wine. You know, drugs, yeah. Human's origin story changes every hour. Oh, yeah. Humans are the baseline. Middle of the road. Totally. This is what we're doing. Humans are later to the party than the other creations in this world, the world of Legend Seeker, but they're also the ones who pretty much are at the forefront of everything. Not always the good things, but, you know, they're there. Let's go with by instead of for. Okay, yeah, by her. She did it, so we'll say it's her fault. It's her fault. I love how it doesn't understand the word tomes. It's like, do you mean times? I'm like, no, what? Tomes. It's a thing. Stupid program. Why do you think ice magic is level grade harder than fire magic? Ice magic is easy. It's just cold, man. You just shunt the heat off somewhere. Totally fine. The universe is cold by, you know, by its basic nature. Ice magic's easy for me. Fire magic, bleh. Okay, fire magic's pretty cool, but as an ice wizard, I can't like it. Oh yeah, paladin used to be a human exclusive class. Yep. Yeah, it's interesting in some of those systems too, like the new Pathfinder. It seems that they, and I can understand. You know, I did this in one of the systems I wrote before. Is there's no point in having a stat and a stat modifier, because if you have like a 15 or a 16 or whatever, you're at a plus whatever. If you have an 18 or whatever, you're at plus whatever. But sometimes you go up a point, you don't get any more bonus or benefit out of it. There's sometimes where it's literally, there is no point in going up a stat point. So instead, if you ignore the stats and just take the stat bonuses as your stats, that's kind of a fun system. But the way they do some other things in Pathfinder and some of the other systems I've played, they've got some very specific notions in their head of how they want people to do things, and don't love it. But hey, there's no perfect system out there, because we're human. We're human. Look at us. Just look at us. We're a mess. What's that word I'm trying to think of? Not driven. Obsessed, maybe? Ice magic is easier with no shirt on and best to use two hands. I don't know the reference. Really don't like high fantasy, to be honest. Don't think people have a good grasp of just how different societies would be if you had made magic available. It's much like living in sci-fi without the natural progression. Yeah, because when you think about it, what's the one thing you do in every campaign when you're running around and you're like, oh, we're having trouble fighting these monsters. We need to get a +1 sword. You're like, yeah, people are running around shooting spells everywhere and doing stuff. And sometimes finding a +1 sword is like, wait, you want a what? A magic sword? No, go to the next village, the next village, the next village. And then you finally find one and you're like, da-da! And it's amazing, which should be kind of, it's a weird mix of low and high fantasy because you're throwing spells around everywhere, but putting that spell magically into a blade to make it permanent seems to be a feat that nobody really knows how to do, or everybody does. So it's weird to kind of have a world occasionally where you have amazing magical construct, but it's hard for people to find a magic item unless you can explain it. Like, oh, it's really hard to make it because using the magic with a familiar or some other kind of a focus, you can actually avoid, say in this system, the mana stream corrupting you. Doing that and trying to get enough power to put it in a weapon to enchant it, it's probably going to really screw you up. So very few people would do it. But they used to be able to do it because they had much better magic. Which is why you find the old magic swords and the magic this and magic that. And it's a little more difficult to find them. It's a balancing act, but every DM has to do it themselves. You can never rely on a setting to do it right because settings aren't going to do that. You're gonna have inconsistencies in every setting, depending on how you run it. Because, like you said, you don't really like high fantasy, so going into a setting that's kind of like labeled like a mid fantasy that's had high fantasy elements and low fantasy elements, it would have to be tailored to your playstyle. So I never take anything verbatim that any rule set ever says when I run it. It's just my way. It's what I do. It's a thing. It's like, why would anybody have scars? There's healers. Why would anybody have a problem with anything medically? There's healers. They can just magic it away. There's just an economy involved of how easy it is to do stuff. Oh, let's see. What was I saying about Cassia here? Oh yeah, when she discovered horrified her. Oops, what did you put and? Teleport to another dimension, gun technology, foreign concept. Yeah, and you know, it depends on where you go to because, here we go. Because in some systems they found elegant ways to do it and make it up, and I think my only thing is I think it's just I hate thematically when people have magic and guns together. It just is like I'd like a fantasy realm. That's why I keep the magic a very specific way. If people want to go play with guns and shoot stuff, they can go play a pirate game. They can do whatever. So I don't normally mix them in my games. I've had people who are so vehemently for the idea that I let them do it, but I made a completely different way to have firearms work, which they really enjoyed. And they had absolutely nothing to do with a chemical reaction in the normal sense. It had to do with a magical reaction that they could fire off because it was a way to use a mundane item to deliver a magical effect. So even people who couldn't cast magic could use the magical potential stored in something to actually fire. So it was basically having a wand, but the wand didn't necessarily shoot magic missiles or whatever. It shot projectiles because it actually acted with some physics. So Harry Potter made no sense to me because I did, and that's why I laughed at it all the time because everybody's like, "Oh my god, it's so cool!" It's like, wait. You're telling me they got magic buses and magic this and magic that, magic everything, and they're completely content with just living in whatever you said, like 17th century type setups or something like that, or 15th century, whatever? Why wouldn't they all just take over the world? Like, whoa, well, the bad ones did. I was like, no. Just, what are the people going to do to them? What are they going to do to them? It just, that whole thing never made any sense to me. They tried to explain it to me, giving all their rationales for the books, and it was like, the only thing that worked in their favor is nobody could do anything unless they had a stick in their hand. They're like, oh, well, perfect. Outlaw wood. Just cut down every tree in the world. Oh, wait, no, you can't do that. I was like, wait, somebody has to make those. Kill everybody who knows how to make a wand. You'll never have to worry about a wizard. And they're like, well, some wizards can do stuff without sticks. I'm like, dang it. They broke their own rules. Like crap. So they can't go to their local arms dealer on the street and buy a new one. Got it. They went into a whole diatribe about wands and personalities and this and that, and wands pick people, and I remember that from the first movie, and I said, okay, what if no wand likes somebody? What if all the wands are like, nope. Then you got somebody who can't do anything. I'm like, okay. Screw your potential. It's just, there were so many topics of just like, oh my god, how many times do you want me to stab your balloon? You're falling out of the sky, buddy. Yeah, and crossbows are purely like mechanical contrivance. It requires no alchemy, so to speak. So that's the difference there, or the knowledge of like rifling or barrels or pressure and any of that stuff. It's mostly like tension and simple machines. When you get to the next level of machines, when you're utilizing pressure and all that stuff, it's like that's pretty much more. That's way more advanced, in fact. Weird to me too is like they never knew what anything was. The Dresden Files that made sense. Magic messed with technology so they couldn't have things. Yeah. If no one's like the wizard, well, then they get a tin can. Wait. Yeah, being able to use technology and just not... I found that a little weird because I was like, wait, don't any of these kids at this wizard school, nobody has a cell phone? Wow, okay. Yeah, I mean, they explained it like kid level explanation and stuff because it was mostly, I think it was mostly for kids, and then I get the people screaming at me about, oh, people die everywhere. I'm like, yep, because people never die in kids' books. Wait a minute. All right, that sentence doesn't make any sense now that I think about what I just wrote for the next sentence. I'm glad I had that something in the back of my mind while I was jawing there. I was like, something is bothering me. This sentence seems like wrong. It's like there's a little piece of something under my fingernail. Now I got it out. All right. She was forbidden to see, brought him copies of her notes, and discussed ethics, morality, and law at length with he and his assistant Corvina. Okay, I don't need to say that again because in the sentence prior I already mentioned that. Late 80s, no one had a cell phone. Those books are supposed to take place in the late 80s? I didn't get the impression that was the late 80s. It looked like the 90s. Up into like the, almost 2000. But I don't know what Britain was like in the 80s. Maybe it looked like the 90s. I don't know. I just don't know. High power with a critical weakness. Allergic to metal. Interesting. We'll go with what? We'll go with discovering that he was researching ancient methods. Hey, Erudi, if you're out there, I have a question for you about the noble class. So you let me know if you're out there. And if it's something we have to talk about over in DMs, let me know. Because that's the screen where my DMs are at. That's why I'm putting that way. 91 is Sorcerer's Stone. Is that the first one? I don't think they really focus on the Muggle environments. Huh. For long, now that I think about it, based off what I know about the wands, I think they aren't being literal. The wand chooses the wielder deal. Like if you're 6 feet tall, your wand is 1 foot long. Okay, Sorcerer's Stone is the first book. Okay. I never understood why they called it the Sorcerer's Stone when they're clearly talking about the Philosopher's Stone. I don't get that. That just it seems stupid. It's like, I mean, maybe she was trying to avoid a copyright or something. Can you tell I've never read the books? Sorry, I've got to trim my mustache, and I'm drinking coffee, and I keep getting coffee in my mustache, and I keep forgetting to trim it because I am a wizard. That explains it, right? A lot of Americans don't know that in English is the Philosopher's Stone. Wow, that's pretty stupid. Wait, is it the Americans don't know that, or did the film jackasses say that Americans don't understand that? Because I've got some fun stories for you from game development. I'll only tell you one of them because I'll get in trouble for any of the other ones. I don't want to say underhanded deals. I'd say clever deals. Maybe clever. I think it's called Philosopher's Stone in the UK. They changed the name because Americans did. Sigh. Setting in D&D where the weave is so destroyed that magic can't be trusted, so actually better to avoid magic classes. Yeah. Heaven forbid it give people a reason to look things up. I agree. Amen, Kyle. That is why we have Magic Box at fingertips. Look up the thing. It confuses you? Look it up. Look at that one. Look at that one. It just go look it up, damn it. This is why I have dictionary and thesaurus and things just open over here. Because I know a lot. I don't know everything. Weird. I know. It's so strange. Oh no. Ack, I'm gray. Oh, I'm reading the chat over here now because I've got all these chats to look at. Let me see. Mine needs to be set up for you, Chrysanth. Last time the channel was live was about 2 years ago. Time to kick off the dust. She is shoveless. Raise havoc. I'm going to use profane language. Sorry, autocorrect. Profound language. After Chrysanth finds out she doesn't have a wrench and everybody's going to riot, she says, you guys don't have to chat. You can just leave it stream or open in another tab. Oh, we're going to chat and chat hard. Wow. Hot sauce use increases with age. It might. Lamb and beef. It's better because two animals have to be sacrificed and play well together. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Everybody's... That chat is alive over there with a few of you. Oh my goodness. Being bullied in the Legend Seeker chat. Yep, if you're rich back then, I guess you could use the internet. Exactly. Yeah, I have thesaurus and dictionary in book form. I have them online. Oh, that's funny. I was just typing to Erudi and he started typing to me. I just said, Chrysanth isn't a mod over on the LS channel yet. Okay. So for the noble, I can type it in the chat with you here, Erudi. Basically, I was just trying to find out some of their class abilities, if there's something I could work into the story. I don't want to say too much out loud about what I'm writing necessarily, but I'm using what I believe could be the abilities of a noble to kind of get her to solve some issues. If that makes sense. What we at over here? Checking all the chats. So many chats. Woo! I just typed that totally wrong. How about I put that word there, I put that word there, and that word there. There we go. Couple of letters, and all the red goes away in the text. It's perfect. You don't understand Dragon Noodle Soup. I'm the main character. I've written myself into everything. Every leaf, every blade of grass. You go down to a molecular level, it's just me going. And that's all you get. Maybe not? No. Oh no, there's more chat over here. Don't give her power, she'll hurt me. You're signing me up for pain. Hey, pain is just weakness leaving the body. This is an odd dialogue path. You believe me? Oh, that's nice of you to believe me. You really shouldn't, because I'm a madman. I am a madman. All right. Wait, did I change her name? Oh yeah, I did. I accidentally... How would I type her name wrong? It might make sense. It's the same person that way. That is true, Crescent. If you subscribe on Patreon at the Mythic tier for 6 months, you will have an important NPC created. You would be working with Erudi on it. I said that verbatim from what she just wrote because, yes. Yeah, it's just weakness leaving the body. The pain never leaves the body. Well, okay, that's not true. The pain does abate eventually. All pain ends. Hopefully Mike Tyson makes it happen tomorrow. Oh dear. Oh dear. You were gold on Gildan and that was a thing. Well, now gold is available over on Discord. And also you can do gold, silver, copper, and the Mythic tier over on Patreon. was told something about an NPC for a throwing gift, not an important one though. That was more for casual tavern keeper type NPCs. This one would be a legendary NPC that is known throughout history. Yep, that's why it's mythic. You are correct. All right, there we go. Is it supposed to be us, or is it just a character we help create? That, I think, would be between you and Erudi. It would probably be a character create, because I think any of us in a fantasy world would probably not last all that long. We'd probably have to be a little more mythic. A bit. Not saying it probably wouldn't have some characteristics of you, but I mean, the names would probably be very specifically created and controlled by Erudi, because you don't want to put a character in there that's, you know, Snappy McBuns-a-lot or something like that, because, you know, that's just goofy. It's almost like Harry Potter. I mean, seriously. Oh, how about it longer? We'll go with longer. A lot of nods to people in chat, so it's really down to however you would plan it out with him. Yeah. for somebody who's fallen from grace. Disgraced? I guess disgraced. I was trying to find a different word, but that one keeps popping in my head. I'll go with helping. 10 out of 10. It's on the page. However, do not. I mean, I don't know many other people with Jensen as the first name, but that doesn't make it. But doesn't make it fantasy. Ah, okay. Uh-huh. Last day of winter and some pyramids for fun. Don't embrace him. Don't embrace him. You don't know what he's touched. Don't do it. That's true. Yeah, yeah. Could be anything. I mean, maybe it's all good stuff. Maybe it's all like cotton candy and things like that. But who knows? You could have touched some dragon hookers or something. I don't know. Oops. Okay. There we go. We'll go with dangerous. The word dangerous implies danger. I like it. Space that. We put that down there. Okay, we got the whole page. Well, I think we got the most basic part of her whole story together here. Trying to decide if I need to change her personality somewhat through here. Okay. We'll go with curiosity. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Why do you do this to me? Now I want soup and a sandwich. Ah, yes. What kind of soup are you thinking about, Chrysanth? Because I had tortilla soup for dinner. But I had it with, because I technically got it at lunch, so I had to warm it up a little bit. It was basically a burrito in a bowl from a local Mexican restaurant. But now that it's winter, they have tortilla soup again. And sometimes they'll make it loaded there. But since I got this in a bowl, it's rice and beans and all the meat and vegetables and jalapenos and pickled onions and all that stuff on top. And I just pour the tortilla soup over it, so it makes it kind of like a little thicker. And it's a really good tortilla soup. And it just makes the a really good burrito bowl, kind of almost like a stew, but not quite. It was really good. But they did not skimp on the jalapenos. And they leave the seeds in them, which is nice. Oversized sub sandwich. Ah, okay. So it's not a Dagwood. Not a Dagwood. It's not a vertical sandwich, it's a horizontal sandwich. Got it. Understood. I think I'm gonna take this opportunity here to go check and see if the cats did in fact unplug their food dispenserator. And if they did, I guess since I can't figure out where I put that cable, is this it? Wait, I see a box here. Is this my cable? No, what the heck is this? What did I find? I found something in a box. That is not my cable. Huh. I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's a set of goggles. Okay. It's outside eye protection. Alright, that's not the box I think it was. So, I'm going to quickly go up, check and see if they did unplug it. And if they did, I'll go plug it back in and wait for them to unplug it in like 15 minutes. So, I'll be right back. Don't do anything weird without me. Or if you do something weird, keep the story going and tell me what it is when I get back. I'll be right back. All right. So they did, in fact, knock the plug free. And I got it plugged back in, and then they were all happy because I pushed the button and ta-da, food came out. But we might have a treat here if she comes and visits. Is Pearl, my very talkative calico, who never wants to come downstairs anymore and hasn't been down here in almost a year, is wandering around. Pearl, come here. You want to come say hi? Pearl? Okay, maybe she won't. Meow, I hear you. All right, well, we'll see. She may show up. Now you really want soup and a sandwich? Woo! Ooh, crock pot. Pearl, come here. Come here, you silly girl. Okay, well, she'll come over or she won't. So you may just hear her in the background. She may just wander around forever. We'll see. Anyway, bread tomorrow, making grilled cheese and tomato soup. Oh, that sounds really good. All right, so let's go back and read the beginning part of this again. Discussed ethics, morality, and law. Like routine as assistant Carvina. Pearl, come here. Since she hasn't been downstairs in a long time, she's investigating everything. And it's a big basement. It's basically the size of the whole house. So it's not a small basement. It's the same size as the entire first floor. Meow, I hear you. Everybody hears you. If you'd only come over, you could say hello. They can see your happy little face. While I'm reading, you hear the meows. You're getting food. All right. Pearl, come here. Come here. The only other thing I remember last time she was down here, which was a while back, is she's always a little concerned when I come over to say hi to her because she thinks I'm going to pick her up and take her back upstairs. So she's like, nope, not yet. I just hope she doesn't go up into the rafters. That's so annoying when she does that, but it's her way. All right. The influence of his learning system, he cut ties with Cassia. All right. Why is it complaining about this word here? Okay. All right, that would work. Meow. She is a constant talker too. She just loves talking. And she's of course explored the entire basement to see if it's the same as it was. Oh yeah, she's just chatting. That's what she's doing. Ooh, grilled cheese with bacon and sliced apples. It's good. I like it. I've had it before. Though you will not be shocked, or maybe you'll be shocked, that when I did that, I did sprinkle cayenne pepper over it before I melted it all together. Just letting you know. I've also made them with sriracha bacon before. But I guess, what kind of apple did you use? Like a green apple? A red apple? Yeah, I'm shocked. Shocked, I said. Come here. I see you. Yes, you're wandering over there. Meow. Come here. You dork. Yes, I know you're checking out the whole room. You gotta sound it all out. Ooh, Granny Smith is a good choice. All right, so I'm gonna save this one off. I'm gonna work on the other stuff now. I'm gonna go back over here. Let's see if I minimize that. Let's get this back up here, and let's make sure. Where is my writing pointing to? There we go. Row, row. What? I'll just sit here and talk to her forever when she's down here. I haven't for a long time, but I'll just sit there and go back and forth with her forever and ever until I feel like I'm going crazy. All right, so this is the village. There was something here in this next section that I really wanted to hit, but I don't remember what. Oh, I got to come up with those city names over there. That's right, that's right, that's right. But the Veil of Glass. Okay, where was Glacia's Crown? Where is Mount Silvermount? It's Fryland. Ralph. She's just gonna keep picking on me by just walking around like that. All right, so route. Okay, this is the other place I gotta put here. Ah, that reminds me. Okay, I'm glad I looked through this because I've got to find the place up here. It's supposed to be over here. Hell, I don't have a really good layout of this thing. Well, we'll put it in here and it will get arted up later. Right. And route. What? I hear you getting closer. Slowly she turns, step by step. What? I know you're right next to me, aren't you? Yeah. Come here, sweetheart. Come here, say hi. Hi. Hello. Can everybody see your pretty little face? No, why not? I'm gonna see if I can get her here. Come here, sweet. Yes, that's my green screen. Come here. Yeah, I know. You want to say hello. I want to say hi to you too. You silly cat. Come here. I'm writing about dwarves. Not about calico cats. Come here. You silly girl. Come here. Yep. I know. You think I'm going to pick you up and take you upstairs, but I'm not. I'm just going to pet you. Come here. Right here. Yeah, come here. All right, I want everybody to see your pretty little face. You want to say hello to them? Yeah. Hi. This is Pearl. You want to go down? Here, let's put you down. All right, you want to jump over there? Hi, yes, hi. She just went over and went boom right into my shin. She's shy, but also if I wasn't doing anything with streaming or anything, she'd be on my keyboard like going do, walking around on it. Because I opened a can of tuna over here last time she was down here last year, and now she always looks on the desk for tuna. She just loves sounding out the room like, oh, where am I at? Nope, not putting on makeup, just picking up a kitty cat. I'm really confused why this thing does not give me a control point on it. I don't know. I don't get it. Pearl, what are you doing? There we go. So if you hear a cat in the background, that's Pearl, who is never silent. She's ever talkative. It's what she does. Yeah, and the best part about it, her actual name, because I had a horrible pun when I made her name, is this. But on her actual certificates at the vet and everything, it's actually spelled just Pearl. Because when she was a tiny little kitten, she had the loudest purr of any kitten, a Pearl, and she would just sit there like a little potato, just going. Because she would also eat greedily, so she was shaped like a potato with little legs, just kind of like laying there, rolling around. But now she's just a really talkative calico. Yep. And her sister was one of the cats, because these cats were actually born outside on the front porch with their mom, and she's one of the first cats that we convinced to come in. But her sister Clary was the cat, her almost a twin. She was like a slightly more muted color version. She's the one who developed FEV, whatever it was that they told me I could spend thousands of dollars on medication for that might not actually help her. And she got very sick, and we had to put her to sleep. So I think she still misses her. She looks around for her. And that's been a couple of years now. They were super duper close. I have pictures of them just sitting around like clumped together, because they would always clump. But now she clumps with her other sister all the time. Inseparable little cats. Row, 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 row. She's making all the noises now. All right, so I got the new place in here, and Rivenmont is down here, where I'm gonna put. I gotta decide where I'm putting it. I think I'm gonna put it up here. Though I kind of want to put it right here. I think we're gonna do that. We are going to put it here. We're gonna make it a lot smaller. Oh, Pearl. Little did you know you were going to tune in and hear the serenade of the Pearl. Yeah, she'll find the treasure. Well, she's looking for everything, and I have, unknown to her, what is this saying? Oh yeah, unknown to her, I have because I eat those occasionally as a snack at my desk. But also unknown to her, I don't have a can opener with me. So if I opened it, she'd be just over the moon, but I can't open it right now because I don't have an opener with me. I have one on my key ring. It's just an old manual, but I could do that. I'd get tuna juice all over myself. Ugh. Meow. Hi, you want to come and sit on my lap, or what are you doing? Okay, bye. That is where Rivenmont is. Okay. She's probably looking for the floor-based can opener. Who knows what she's doing. She just looks around. Who knows what she's doing? She's a cat. She, unlike the other cats, loves sleeping on the couch I have down here, because the couch down here is it's an old couch I bought like 25 years ago, but it's leather, and it's just this deep brown leather. And the other cats are just like, I don't like the feel of this couch, and they don't want to lay on it. They don't even have anything to do with it. She just curls up on it and just goes, falls asleep. I don't know. What? Okay, drive by. All right, there we go. Oh, I didn't name this gnomish mine. Ooh, I have a gnomish mine. Actually, I have two gnomish things that don't have names. Ooh. I'm gonna highlight these because I don't want to forget them. Boom and boom. All right, we're gonna think here. What were these places? Drive by Pearl. Brow. Yeah, all my calicos are female. Technically I have 3 of them. I had 4 of the kitty cats that were here. But one of them is with a friend, so she's not my cat anymore. She lives down south now, and she's a happy cat. She's got her little babies with her. I've got Pearl, and I have two other cats. One of them was a cat that we had, and I gave her to someone, and then that person decided that they were going to move suddenly and just gave the cat back. Unceremoniously gave her back. But they are Jasmine and Nutmeg. They're too happy. They're big, floofy, kind of like more calico-y. They're not short-haired calicos. So she was a recent return to the homestead here. Really, Pearl? You could stop talking anytime now. Sometimes she understands me. But yeah, they're very happy kitties. Though I had somebody else who was definitely interested in Jasmine, because she's such a fluffy, happy girl. I'm trying to see if I can get her off to someone, because she doesn't like going outside, so she just mostly sits inside and looks out the windows. Unlike the other cats who just go wandering. Pearl, just the other day, was outside when I got a delivery driver come by, and she was hiding behind the garbage cans, and she was in a feisty, just crazy mood. She had been chasing Benji around. She darted towards the woods. Hi, yes, you. Where'd you go? What? She darted towards the woods, startled the driver, who thought the cat was attacking her, and the guy was just like, "Ugh!" She ran past him into the woods. I'm like, okay. I was like, oh, you don't have to worry. It's a cat. You're fine. He seemed inordinately worried that he was going to get attacked by a house cat. She does have a lot to say. Okay, that's what you read at least, Jonathan. Yeah. Hey, Pearl, make noise. Yowl. Row. Row, row. Row. I must have said something to upset her. All right, so I can't think of good names for these 2 places yet. I'll have to think about that, the Gnomish place. That's why I highlighted them, because I can't quite think of it. I named all the places in Kiru, the different Karths, and the tea house that's there. And I do have to name the city here in the Elven area, too. We're going to put those both in here. Okay. Meow. Do you want to come sit on my lap and be calm? Have you done enough exploring, or are you good? Guess not. Alright, so I got a whole bunch of stuff here I need to name. I thought I had marked all these before, but oh, maybe I never saved that. What? Meow meow. What? Come here. Come here, you dork. Don't think we'll give that a name. Pearl, come here a second. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. She's standing like 4 feet away from me, just meowing. Like looking at me like, you can't get me. Like, I'm not trying to get you. I'm trying to get you to come over and sit in my lap, you dork. Come here. She's just having too much fun running around. So I have. Oh, I got rude eyes. Legend Seeker chat. All right, I'm gonna go look at the chat. Oh, that is funny. Oh. No, I wouldn't ever get a tattoo, so I do a temporary tattoo. I am not made of mod material. Come here, baby. Come here. Sure you want to have the tattoo planner stay as a mod? No help, only Zool. Pearl, Vajayjay is now a mod. Vajayjay can't help it. He has power. He has all the power. Come here, baby. That. I love it. Hey, you. Come here. Yeah, that's my green screen. Please don't knock that over. Come here. Come here. Come here, you dork. Come on. Yeah, come here. She's rolling around because this area in the basement, it's basically a concrete floor. I have those mats you use for like workout areas and workout rooms, like the thick, really heavy, thick rubber bouncy mats, and it's crazy. Uh-oh. Dope. Come here, you. She loves this mat because she can just dig her claws into it and play around with it. Come here. All I want to do is get you to come and sit in my lap. Oh, Chris Santh, I'm so sorry for you. Look at me, Chris Santh. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the wrench now. What are you doing? She's digging in a bag. Oh, funny. I'm a prankster, not a good person, Vijay says. Wow. Nice. I love it. All right. I'm going to have to think of this name here because I've got that name for the Rottenmoot in the Darkmire area. I'm going to give up trying to get you to come over on my left. Come here. Come here. She's so cagey. She's really good at being cagey. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. I'm kind of beyond amused right now. I mean, not in a good way. It's horrifying because somebody's coming after me. Hi, Pearl. What? Yeah, don't jump up there. Yeah, what? She just wants to talk. That's all she wants to do. I gotta think of a character now who just talks constantly named Pearl. How could I put this Pearl character in here? I'm gonna put this at the very end. Because this is gonna happen. Boop. Wait a second. Let me get in there. Is there voice chat happening? Oh my gosh, there is voice chat happening.
There he is.
I totally missed that. Sorry. Hi. So, Chrysanth, how's it going?
She's not supposed to be here. Why is she here?
I was yelling at you.
Wow. I didn't do anything. What did I do?
Something about goat heads. I don't know. Sheep heads, whatever it was.
No,
An
that's what she
entire
did.
chat is blue.
Oh, I have nothing to do with that. Sevi's the mod queen. That was probably her.
Wait, is this that blue wall I hear about?
Maybe. And of course, I heard that kind of fell apart, so I don't know.
Well. Nice.
Listen, chat. All I'm saying is she was bullying you, and now she can't. You have the power, chat. You have the wrenches.
It's like opposite day. Or Calvin Ball or something. All the rules went on their head all of a sudden. I don't
Oh
know.
my gosh.
I don't know if I like it. It's kind of frightening. I'm trying to get my cat to come back over here because I don't know where she went now. She's being quiet. That makes me scared. Oh my gosh. So, yeah. So I have, of all the legendary NPC things that I was writing up, I think the only one I have to really technically now write up is I have to go back to the legendary cleric and actually write him up from all the notes I have and the stuff in the God Killer story. So that's a good thing.
I am fascinated.
I have the cleric, the druid, the fighter, the noble, paladin, ranger, rogue, witch. I don't have anything for the Saren monk. And what was the other? There was another one, wasn't there? I thought I had another one here. Yeah, I think I've got. Okay, we got the barbarian. That's the other one. Because I have the wizard and the couple other ones here that I was starting to play with, but the only one I know I have a start on that I have to get down really quickly is the cleric next.
Yeah, I've got some concepts. I'll probably be sending you on the remaining ones.
Oh, excellent. Okay, that will help.
And that'll be a good start because I wanted to mix it up, so we made sure we had a little bit of every race. So I told you for the barbarian I wanted to do lizard folk, right?
Correct. Yep.
I think I told you that. All right.
And for the monk, the Saren, it was an elf.
Yes. And then we need a warlock to complement the witch.
Correct.
And I kind of went back and forth on that, but I kind of like the idea of like a little a short warlock, something like a gnome, or a God, what's the other guy? Small folk.
Okay.
I think I don't know if we can use halfling or not, but I thought small folk would be a nice change. But like a small folk warlock who summons things that are always bigger than him. I thought that would be fun visually.
That would be fun.
And then I can't remember which one I said for the Soul Forged, but
right now the Soul Forge is the druid.
oh right, yeah, druid.
But I mean, we can always
Um,
plop one over into another class too.
I don't think we need two. That's a pretty good spread. We've got some humans, elves, half elves. We don't have any mums, but I suppose that'll come later.
Yeah, we
Maybe
make the
for one of the
mum the
advanced.
artificer.
that would be pretty ironic, actually. I kind of like that. Is that irony? I always use the word irony wrong, but it'd be funny.
It would be fun, yes.
It would be fun.
Yeah. It would be kind of
A mum
entertaining.
artificer would be really, oh my god, this plant-based creature that's just like building technology and shit would be really funny.
I'm totally fascinated. How does this work? Taking apart every toaster there is. I love
That
it.
would be funny.
But now here's the question: is this mum who's an artificer actually good with the technology, or is everything short out all the time? That's the question.
I think maybe it all works well, but because it's a plant person who doesn't think the same way as most biological people, it probably is all very strange and operates in unusual fashions. That's how I would imagine it.
That'd be fun. Like everything acts like a plant would, but it's made with technology and magic and whatnot. It's like, why does this thing have
Yeah.
such a weird vascular system? That's how plants work. Oh,
I feel like Neighbor JJ's so upset right now. It's fine. Look, I'm only giving you the power to bully Chrysanth, okay? It's the only power you have right now. It's fine. Okay, you have no other responsibilities. Your only responsibility is to bully Chrysanth, okay? That's it.
Look at dropping links.
Oh, nice. Kyle took to it like I don't know, a mum to artificers. Wait.
Amazing.
Kind of works. Oops.
That's pretty funny. Good job, Kaio. Good job. Chrysanth taught you well. Which
I didn't
hey,
even-
you know what though?
I didn't
go
even
ahead.
send him any. I didn't even send him any links. He's just scrolling up and
probably-
dropping them.
I was about to say he's probably just copy pasting what you put down.
That
But
makes
that's a good
sense.
little segue, by the way. We have a Patreon now. We have a Patreon. Alert, alert. You should go check it out. You can still support us on Discord. Obviously, that is a very valid way to do it. But if you have not been making the plunge because you're like, I don't want to subscribe to stuff on Discord, we now have Patreon. And so you can come support Legend Seeker there. There's even an extra tier there, the Mythic tier, which there are only 10 slots for. It's an investor level tier. All right, just so you guys know, it is pricier than the rest. But if you stick to it and you keep that roll long enough, you will actually get a real NPC, like a basically legendary level NPC, somebody who's going to be substantial to the lore that I'll co-make with you. Something that you can put your stamp on the Legend Seeker universe for the entirety of its histories. So that tier will be there. Of course, all the regular tiers are there. There's really no other extra benefits to those tiers with the exception of gold. There will be some video narrations, which I can't really replicate on Discord. But other than that, there's really no material difference, other than you're using a different system and it's organized a little bit different. And you can look through it that way. And right now, there is a code. I think it's being pasted out there somewhere. March 220 is the code. You can get 20% off your first month supporting Legend Seeker. And you'll be just in time because we're going to have a vote available to all tiers to decide the name of the Legend Seeker setting. Right now, it is Erudia. Right? That is the name we have been using as a placeholder. And it still could be Erudia. That will be a choice. But there are going to be 6 choices that you'll be able to vote, and each of them will have a justification behind them explaining the origins of the name, the qualities, and what about the name and what it represents. And you will get to look at that and be the judge and be like, this is what I think the Legend Seeker setting should be called, and cast your vote. And you, the founders, the people who were here first, supporting me from the very beginning, will get to decide the name that'll go down in the annals of history for this product forever. So worth taking a look at.
Definitely. I still like the name Carl, but I don't think that's probably going to be the best choice.
Yeah, see, there's a reason I just gave them options instead of it being open. I didn't want a Bodie McBoatface scenario here, but
Hi, Pearl.
no,
You're
they're
gonna knock
all-
everything I own over? Good job, Cat. Oh my gosh.
oh man, but it should be good. There's some good names on there. There's one I'm going to swap out, I think, and I think Frost said he had a suggestion he wanted to throw in its place, so we're going to look at what he was looking at. But we got 6 good names is the point, and well, interested to see what you guys pick once that poll opens up. But you're going to want to be there, and remember, you can subscribe for as low as $5 at the copper/common tier. And that tier will be able to vote on this. It doesn't matter which tier you are, so don't feel like you got to come in at the gold level to be able to take part in this vote. Any supporter that is subscribed on one of those places will get to cast their vote.
That is awesome. I think it's going to be fun. We just, I know that Dragon Noodle Soup was hoping to become the first mythic.
That's what I heard. He might have to go fast because, Chrysanth was telling me in private she wants to be the first mythic. So, I mean, I don't know. It might be a race to see who's the first mythic. Will it be Mythic Anth or Mythic Soup Gaming? I guess we're going to find out.
Sorry, my cats are being stupid. I'm for one am here for that fight. I have my popcorn ready. I'm going to see what happens here. Kyle has some soul searching to do. What?
Oh, I should tell you guys what Chrysanth said to me last night.
Oh, no.
I say a lot of things to you all the time.
Oh, no, but you know exactly which one I'm talking about. How mad will you be if I say that?
Again, I say a lot of things to you.
On a scale of digging my own grave right now to, that's fine. Where are we at on the things I send a lot of gifts about?
You have to tell the whole story though, because I know how you are.
All right, so here's the whole story. You guys ready? I don't want to take over his Legend Seeker Exchange here, but
Do it.
I'll
Hey,
do it real quick. So,
I'm just writing in the background here. You keep talking. This is entertainment.
amazing. So last night, I was telling Chrysanth because she was saying, well, what she said was, "Oh my God, I need a bunch of Chrysimps because I have so much housework to do and I'm so behind and I'm not ready for winter. I need to winterize and things are not going well." And I was like, "Wow, Chrysanth, that's crazy. I'd like to come help you. Maybe I could figure out some time that I could take a little time off." Come down there, help you out, maybe get some of those like labors out of the way for you, because I know you're a tiny little plant, and sometimes reaching the top shelf for this stuff is difficult. Plus, you're kind of blind. And well, she's like, "Well, yeah. I mean, here's the thing, though. If you came over here, and because I was talking about specifically because she wanted to winterize, so I was like, well, we're gonna have to probably turn your heat on or turn your heat off. I can't remember which one I said, but she's like, if you come over here and help me with that, my pipes are going to burst and they're going to flood everywhere. Now, I don't know about you, chat. I don't know about you, chat, but to me, that kind of sounded like she was making some suggestions. I don't think she understood the type of help I was referring to. But she was very adamant that her pipes would be overflowing if I came to visit her in her home. So, I'm just saying, chat. It's a little scandalous. Be careful what you say to Chrysanth in private DMs. She's very eager and might twist what you say into something very promiscuous.
Uh-huh. I'm the one that twists stories.
Mm-hmm. I'm just happy Bap's not here right now.
Oh my gosh, she might be. She might be lurking.
Wait, shit. No, that's not. God damn it. I keep forgetting this. Hey, if you're there, this is a true story and I did not do it. This is all Chrysanth. I did nothing.
Watch, she'll just pop up suddenly. Wave.
No, what'll happen is I'll get a text going, "What were you doing?"
What was this now? I've seen that movie, I think, before. It's yeah, that's a weird movie. I don't
Holy
normally.
Shit. Did a feline named Vijay just join the mythic tier?
I have paid. Take away this burden, please. You got your money. Take my wrench.
He said
You know
uncommon.
what? Wish granted. I don't care which tier you just joined, but I just saw the total jumped up to 250, so I think you joined a mythic.
He said, fine, I signed up on an uncommon tier. Just take
Remove my mind
Well,
powers.
He did say that he said that he is illiterate.
Oh, Jensen did.
Jensen
did.
Holy shit! So we got an uncommon and a mythic tier at the same time? I just saw that notification like pop in. I was like, oh damn.
You
Wow.
people are awesome and nuts. I love it.
Yeah, fully nuts. Listen, I don't know why you don't want to bully Chrysanth, but wish granted. I am taking away your ability to bully Chrysanth. Thank you for your generous support. And thank you for going mythic, Jensen. That is insane. You are a legend. And literally, you will be one in Legend Seeker. So let's, thank you for that support. Let's work together and get this done.
Yeah. And make sure that you link your Patreon account to Discord. And that goes for everybody. Make sure you do that so that in case you're not a member of.
Listen, you are a mythic. You are a mythic tier. You do not have to let Chrysanth nag you. All right, you have special privileges now. No Chrysanth nagging for you. You can veto her nagging. All right. Now nobody else can do that except for mythic tiers. It's another perk. I forgot to put it on there, but immunity to Chrysanth nagging for mythic tier members.
Wow.
But I don't nag anyone. I nag you.
I like how you said that. I don't nag anyone. I nag you.
Well, I mean, does he really count?
I was gonna say, was that intended as the extra deep knife thrust there, or was that just?
Yeah, had to twist it a little bit.
Oh, okay, got it.
Wow.
Got it.
That was,
All right.
that was...
Wow.
Oh, I don't know what Jensen. I don't know what Jensen means by that. Sorry, 250 is enough. 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 250 is enough.
Canceling
How do you do
Discord.
that?
He's canceling Discord.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Look, dude, that's an upgrade. I just thrilled you guys are supporting. So, yeah, I totally understand, dude. I'm psyched to have you at Mythic Tier, so thank you.
The first.
A feline named Vijay is so relieved.
You made him panic.
You know, the funny part is, I have no idea what a feline named Vijay looks like in real life, so I'm just picturing his avatar, like the little cat, like peering around in panic, like all tensed up, like, I want this power! I don't want this power! Take it away!
But he has a crown on his head. He's trying to get it off.
Yeah, that little crown like stuck around his head and neck. Oh, that's perfect. Oh man, now I want to make like a. Can we make like a little? Where can we fit a hairless cat that is treated like royalty by his owner but doesn't want to be and clearly hates it? That seems like a really great NPC idea. We have to think about that.
Yeah, we can fit that in somewhere. Oh, my cats are going crazy up there. I think they're screwing around with that stupid duck again. I might have to walk over there. I might have to go do that quickly so they don't... I might just go take the duck away. Take the duck away from them!
Not the duck.
Not the duck! I'm gonna go see if it's the duck that's causing it. I'll be right back. Look, you have people to entertain you now.
Yay!
Toro, what are you doing?
I'm taking some screenshots on how to link.
How to talk to a man about bursting your pipes? Is that
Oh
what you're
my-
taking screenshots of?
Oh my goodness. You know exactly what started that conversation. Was you nagging me because I don't turn my heat on. Don't you freeze to death?
And you wanted me to come over to turn your heat on and said that it would cause your pipes to burst and you would soak everything. So I can only follow the lines and look between them, and what I found was scandalous. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, okay. Ruda, I'm sending you screenshots. I don't know if you want to make this announcement or if you want me to.
What screenshots? What are we doing?
No, screenshots on how to link your
They're not invalids. These people, when you join Discord, it literally, or not Discord, what's it called? Patreon. It literally has like little notifications like, hey, you should link your shit to this.
It
Click
didn't
here.
it didn't when I did it.
Well, you're technologically illiterate. It probably did, to be honest with you, and you just missed it. These guys are smart. Look at how smart they are. They have smart names and smart words. I trust them. I trust that they can figure out how to link their Patreons to their Discords.
All right.
But if you feel so inclined to nag them into
that was exciting.
complicity, then you are welcome to make an announcement.
There's announcements?
She's nagging people because she's technologically illiterate. She's assuming everybody else is, and like sending screenshots and step-by-step instructions on how to do very simple things. I don't get it.
Ah. Well, I figured out what the noise was upstairs.
What was that?
The joys of living in a wooded environment when winter's coming on, because my cats have a door in the window up there where they can go in and out. And Possum decided to come on inside.
Oh, hey, that's cool. So you got another pet.
Yeah,
Oh,
except
what's it-
my big cat
what's it-
Ian. Sorry, opossum, not a possum. My big cat Ian was not happy and was chasing him around. And so Ian is not quite Calvino size, but he is very protective. And now he is sitting there just pacing around like super floofed up after I grabbed the thing. I grabbed my winter gloves and just tossed it back outside. And he's just patrolling around near the window, just going, "Rah, rah." I can hear him up there. Like,
Was it Harold?
Poor possum.
it was a different one. It was white, a little more white and floofy, not Harold, the little brown one.
Oh,
So yeah, he was not happy being chased around the house. I'm surprised they got him. He was hissing at me. So, well, good thing I put gloves on, I suppose. Anyway, yeah, that was the excitement for me. Now wait, what was this about Chrysanthus telling people how to do? Oh, is this because you were trying to do a Discord linking thing?
Yeah, she wants to teach people how to look. She was really fascinated that this technology exists. And, like, she was bewildered and beside herself. She was like, "Did you know that other apps can link to Discord?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's pretty basic nowadays, Chrysanth. Most things do, actually." She was like, "This is insane. Look at all these steps." She showed me like 3 steps, and I was like, "That doesn't look all that insane, Chrysanth. That's pretty easy, actually." Um, I don't know, but she's very excited about it and wants everybody to know that they can link their Patreons to their Discords and get nifty little badges. So there you go.
Ooh, exciting. I joined a friend's Discord. Well, a distant, or not Discord, but a friend's Patreon. It was a friend of a friend who they used to do online role-playing, like vampire stuff. We used to play before, there was a lot of internet stuff. We used to play like play-by-mail type stuff, and then we went to boards, and we met in real life with a whole bunch of other people and stuff. They're kind of an odd couple. They're like, "Hey, we got a Patreon," and it's his wife doing all their cosplay stuff. And I'm like, "Okay, sure, I'll join it." It was free to join, so I joined. Then they added tiers and doing stuff because she helps people do what do you call it? Costume building, whatever that is. I guess, I don't know. It's helping other people make their cosplay, and she got pretty good at it. And then she started helping some other people, and some of those people turned out to be like evidently adult models who go to conventions. And then pretty soon she started putting slightly less free stuff up there on there. I'm like, "Well, I'm out. See you guys later. Bye. Don't really want to be part of your Patreon right now. Thanks." People are so strange. If it wasn't feet pictures, weird. I know.
Not
Weird.
feet pictures.
Not feet pictures. Though, here's the thing. I heard someone the other day who was watching their a live chat. They were just chatting with people, and there are just so many people who see a woman sitting there and they can see like they're wearing shoes. They're like, "Take your shoes off." I'm like, "Why? I don't understand it. I don't get it." She's like, "I can't. My channel will get hit."
What?
And I was like,
For feet?
I was like, "Wait, you can?" I literally typed it. I said, "Wait a second, you can get a hit on your channel?" And their mod said, "If some AI or person or something has been monitoring chat and people keep saying things like that, and then someone does show their feet after that, yes." I'm like, what? So you can't walk around like you can't do a live stream where you're swimming? They're like, "It's up to the moderators and the people who look at the channels." I'm like, wow. I really don't understand humans.
That's really weird.
It's pretty crazy.
I'm
That's
baffled
pretty-
by it. Because I
And
mean,
what next? You gotta censor out your nose?
Yep. Well, you just put a mask on, you're fine, right?
Oh, yeah, I guess there you go. Yeah, there you go. And you'll be in compliance with a lot of policies that way.
Yay! Oh, that's horrifying. I hate that idea.
Well, I mean, Chrysanth will like it. She was telling me that she still wears her mask when she goes out in public, which
Oh, do not start that.
I thought that was a little strange and extreme. I was like, we're well past that phase. They're not even like requiring that anymore. And she's like, "I gotta be safe. I gotta stop the spread." And I was like, "Okay, Chrysanth, what do you? I'm not wearing one." She's got like a whole collection though. She's got like decorated ones. Like she showed me one that's got like little floofy cats all over it. There was another one with flowers. There was one that she found because she was excited when she became shovel lawyer. It's got like little shovels printed on it. It's like shovel print. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, when she went to Dallas, she didn't wear her mask because she was afraid that she'd get shamed. She did tell me that. That's true.
How much
she
of
was
this is
like-
true, Chrysanth?
None
It's
of
all
it.
true.
No,
It is
none
all
of it?
true.
Oh,
I was actually the person who got thrown out of grocery stores.
yeah.
It's very, very true. And so we were, because she was like, I said, "Where's your mask?" Because she would always like in like our little like video meetings and stuff. She would be like wearing her mask in her house, which I also think's a little strange. I'd be like, "Why didn't you bring your mask?" And she was like, "Listen, we're in Texas, and I'm worried that not only will I get shamed, but I heard that Texans have like guns and stuff, and I'm just, I don't want to cause trouble." And I was like, oh, okay. Well, enjoy tasting freedom, Chrisanne. This is what freedom actually tastes like. But apparently she didn't like the taste of freedom because she went right back to her mask-wearing ways as soon as she got home.
Freedom. I didn't know any of this stuff. I'm learning things, but we shouldn't be really kink shaming on here. I don't know if that's a thing. Can I do X? No.
Wow.
If BAP is out there, I'm not doing any of this. It's not my fault. So yeah, about masks. No, not masks. Yeah, I was also with you, Chrysanthe. I got asked very impolitely to leave a few establishments occasionally when I wasn't wearing a mask. One of them was a bank.
Oh yeah, I got thrown out of a few doctors' offices too.
Yeah, I got thrown out of the what do you call it? Vet. Because I wasn't wearing one. They're like, well, you can be here and you can pick up your animal, but if you're going to be waiting, you have to wait outside. It's like right there? It's okay, sure, I can do that. And then other people came in, they sat down with their pets and took their masks off. I'm like, I'm very confused.
Oh yeah.
I switched vets after that. Weird, huh?
Weird.
Yeah.
Very weird.
You gotta love people, or not. So yeah, how about we put a plague in this world here? Let's see. No.
Yes, let's do a plague for sure. And the mums will be the only ones wearing masks.
Or I was gonna say, what if it's a plague that only affects the mums and plant-based creatures? I'm just saying.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Or they're the only ones immune to it.
Or
And there'll be a whole adventure about the mum legendary character Artificer, who's making masks and vaccines for the greater populace to try to save the mums. It'll be great. It'll be great.
This will go over well. But I do like, out of all this stuff, I do like the idea of the mum being the artificer.
I do too. I think I'm kind of attached to it now. The only part that I really wasn't planning on making mums playable in the core book, which does make a weird conflict. So I'd have to really think about that because I was considering mums being playable further down the road.
What if the mum was like the assistant to the artificer, and the artificer was somebody else completely, just another character, but they had a like, what would you call it? A journeyman, an apprentice who's the mum?
Yeah, I'll think about maybe. I mean, I guess maybe I could put mums. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'm gonna think about this because I do like the idea, but
Actually, Erudi, Gino brings up an interesting question in the Moonskull chat, or an interesting point if you want to explain one of the quirks of the mums.
So here's the thing, Gino. The mums. So if you're by the way, if you are a supporter of Legend Seeker, either on Discord or Patreon, you'll be able to read this lore. But the mums, they only speak through smells. They don't have vocal cords, so they communicate through scent. They put off pheromones and smells, and that's how they communicate to one another. And they're often referred to as a slur as smelly plants. They don't speak, and so there is actually an idiom. Idiom? I always say that damn word wrong. In the Legend Seeker universe, that matches one in our own. That is mums the word, meaning we're not saying anything.
Ugh.
Yes. Wow.
So there you go. There you go.
I just thought of another one that's going to make Chrysanthe hate me forever.
Do it.
Are they the ones who say, smell you later?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I hate the both of you.
Yes.
I feel dirty now.
No, you should feel so clean, because that was amazing. And that could be something among the mum people, or it could be another dirty insult that people say to make fun of the mums. I'm not sure which yet, but definitely.
Well, it's probably like a bad translation of their intent is like, I'll, at some point in the future, I will experience, your scents again or something. And they're like, smell you later. Okay, got it.
Yes. So that is that's the literal translation, but in regular common language, it doesn't hold the same meaning, really. So yes, I love it. That is perfect.
This is like
So
when
there
I
you go.
come
I
up
hope
with
that-
things like Special K that I just toss out there, and I was like, that's gonna make but I do it anyway.
I can't stand you guys.
I
Either
know.
one of you.
Yeah, understood.
But if you really are going down this, a mum is an artificer, you could say that it's trying to develop an easier way to communicate.
It could be its life goal. It could be
Yeah.
its life goal.
It's
I
got a
don't know
little
how it would work.
like magical voice stone that it's trying to work out the kinks with.
Oh, maybe it's got magic mouth on it.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't
It'll be
even
a-
thinking anything dirty. I was just thinking along the lines of like it doesn't really say things properly because it doesn't
Oh, no,
understand
no,
language.
I know, but there's some lore here because
Oh no.
in the Frost Maiden stream, she's a Nothic. You know what a Nothic is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's a Nothic, and the Nothic casts the spell Magic Mouth, and one of the players asked her what that mouth do.
Ah. Well, I think didn't I pay for her to come back alive too?
Oh, you
Yeah,
did! You did!
I think that
Yes,
was the
You're
yeah.
very aware. You're very aware.
Ah,
So,
yes.
Perfect. She speaks through Magic Mouth. What that mouth do? Oh man, this is so amazing. You know what? I'm really getting attached to this idea now. Maybe I'm just gonna have to make it a playable race just to make this happen. I'm gonna think about this.
Erudi, when did you have the coffee? 20 minutes ago?
How did you? Yeah.
How'd you do?
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. Weird.
It's almost like she can tell.
Wow.
Hi, Pearl, come here.
Wow, I'm not that bad. It is not that big of a difference. I don't know why people. There is no way. I don't believe it. I think you guys are full of shit somehow.
I don't know. I think there may be enough of a difference, and Chrysanth's pretty aware. She can tell.
Yep.
It was like 30 minutes. Looking at the time, it was about 30 minutes, but still.
Okay. It's normally about the 20-minute mark is when you start getting crazy.
Let me. I gotta check one thing. I'll be right back,
Yep.
just to make sure that I'm not wrong here, and then I'll be ending the stream evidently.
Yeah, getting close there. Getting close. Speaking of getting close, I gotta hop off because I have a presentation to prepare, and I know Chrysanth is getting close to her pipes bursting, so I'm gonna hop off and let you guys talk to Chrysanth about her bursting pipes.
Oh my gosh, Erudi.
Hi,
Pearl's
guys.
running around. She just heard me and
Bye, Erudi.
raced at me. So it's funny you mentioned that. This is what I have right now.
Oh my gosh. Do I need to confiscate that coffee?
It's medium. It's medium
It's-
roast. Right, Pearl?
It's only medium.
Yeah, it's only medium def. It's
I can't say
medium
anything. I have a Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee next to me, so
def. Oh, well. At least it's not Death Wish coffee.
I don't think I could do Death Wish coffee.
No? I don't think it's that bad. It's just a tasty coffee. I like dark coffee, and this one's got, a little bit of extra caffeine in it, but I just don't drink as much of it when I make it. So I want my heart to keep going, not really get going.
Yeah. I don't think Erudi. I think his blood is just all coffee now.
Yeah, that happens. I mean, sometimes you just got to go all in. Man, that speaking of that, I do have a character in the D&D campaign we're playing on Tuesday nights that has a decanter of endless coffee. And that's what she uses to keep herself going when she's studying, because she's a mage. Because we're each playing two characters, and that is her thing. She's a criminal who became a mage who now drinks way too much coffee.
So she's
So-
a college student.
She's also an elf. So she never wants to sleep. It's kind of fun. Anyway, it is basically time for me to stop the stream here. I got a whole bunch of stuff done on that character. I got a bunch of fun notes, and we maybe spawned yet another legendary NPC here. Pearl, do you want to come say hi to everybody as I say goodbye? Do you want to come up? Can I pick you up, Ms. KG Coop? Come here, baby. Come here, my little bubba booey. Here we go.
Baba
Hi.
boy.
Yeah, all my female cats are babas. They're whatever,
Oh.
because my friend was calling them, like, she always calls them, like, Pearl Baba or Kibble Baba. And so all the girls are babas and all the boys are boos or boops.
Oh yeah.
So she's a happy girl, but she thinks I'm going to take her upstairs, so she's going down. All right, goodbye, Pearl. She's going to come over and sit on my feet again.
I got so used to seeing Calvino. She looks so little.
She is like, she weighs about 7.5 pounds.
Oh, okay.
She's little. She's tiny.
Little.
And she's very very svelte. She's a short-haired little calico. So she when she lays next to Calvino, it's like she's like the little spoon.
Yeah.
Like the dessert spoon next to the tablespoon. All right. Well, I am Frost. This has been Frost Written. We've got, who is this? Who is this talking with me right now? Who are you?
Oh, hello. I am Chrysanth. I am the mod. I'm around. You will see me. If you have any questions about Legend Seeker stuff, I will be happy to answer them. And if I can't, I will go bother Erudi until he answers them.
I love it. And now you have your wrench back in both chats. This is good. Now you have
Yes.
control again. And this has been Frost Written, where we never go off the rails and everything is completely predictable.
Oh, and on Wednesday there was some art that was posted for members. So if you have joined or are interested in joining, it's not just lore posts that are being dropped. There's also some art that's coming out soon.
Go look at it.
It's really good.
It is good stuff. I really like it. I specifically asked Erudi to show me who the artist was so I could go look at some more stuff, and I'm like, I like it. I'm happy.
Oh yeah.
All right, well then I am gonna kill this thing, and we are gonna get going on with our lives. So thank you all for coming on by. Please leave a like and a comment. If you can comment on both of the YouTube streams, that'd be amazing. If you can't, then I suppose comment on the one on Moonskull. But if you could do both, it'd be great. All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get out of here, and I will talk to you all later. Thanks for coming on by.
Bye, chat.